Mr. Fahad, we are very happy today to be here with you, and welcome to Iraq for the second time.
Thank you.
And I hope this always be not the last visit, of course.
For sure.
So first of all, we want to take this opportunity to speak with you and know all the information we need about the new TVs and the new sound bars and all the new, we can say, plans for Tcl in the Middle East and in all the world. First off, what's new from the Tcl TVs in 2024? What we can expect it from the lowest to the highest flagship TVs?
Okay, sure. So first of all, hello everyone. Hello the fans of channel Abu Yusuf's Tecno. I hope I'm saying it 100%
it's
correctly.
Correct. Yes, it's correct.
Actually, I'm very happy to be on the YouTube channel because for us, we are always like the people behind the scene. So it's very rare for us to like
have the hero be behind the scene.
It's not about hero, but if we come back to the question,
yes.
In 2024, for Tcl, actually we mainly have two topics. Number one is to enlarge the size of the TV.
Mm-hmm. About the large sizes, we talk from size 75 and bigger?
Yes, we're mainly talking about 75 and above.
Right.
And the second point is the upgrade on the audio and the video experience. Mm-hmm. So why we are focusing on this? Because now everyone knows Tcl is already global number 2.
Exactly.
And we are trying to do our best to grow faster. Mm-hmm. Because everyone wants to be the number 1, to be the best.
Of course.
And in this case, we believe a quality growth is more important than the number itself.
Exactly.
So we believe the experience of the consumers will make the lead of our growth. Okay. So we all know, like 20 years ago, we are watching the 20-inch TVs, and nowadays we are
all CRT TVs and the plasma TVs.
Yeah, you know, very heavy, very thick. But nowadays we can see people are buying 55, 65, and 75, and even bigger.
Yes.
And actually, in my parents' home, we are using a 65-inch TV. And this year we plan to upgrade it to 98-inch because, frankly speaking, because I sell TVs. So when I stay in front of the TV, I totally understand. When the size is bigger, you are totally immersed in the experience.
And of course, the prices drop too low.
Yes.
Because before, if we can see before 10 years since now, even the 65-inch will be more than $2,000.
Yeah.
But because we can say the entrance of the Chinese companies like Tcl and Hisense make the big sizes of the TVs possible to too many people.
Yes.
Even the prices drop very fast. So this is, as you said, Mr. Fahad, the prices and the quality is more than important than number.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we here talk about the new models,
yes,
what we will see in 2024?
So as I said, the second major difference is we will upgrade the audio and video experience. So from the entry-level model, you will find that the picture quality is improved on the both color and also the brightness. And also the sound. So this year we're introducing the AI Pico engine for the entry-level models. The version will be 3.0.
Yes.
And then also the sound quality, we are also using the new sound engine in the system. So this will...
Can we have the information about that new sound engine?
Yeah, it's mainly about the algorithm. So we're changing
we have here a new algorithm
yes,
make better sound.
Yes,
this is for the entry level. We don't even reach to the high-end TVs or the high TV.
Yeah, so for the step-up models, starting from the QLED, like C6 series.
Yes.
The biggest difference...
We hear, because so the people can know it, because you know, this series is not very known by this code in Middle East. The people know it by like C645 or 655. We talk here. The Pro and the Pro model and the the 655.
Yes.
The other one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the C655 model, which is the successor of C645.
Yes.
We will have the biggest difference you will notice is it has a built-in subwoofer. So
In the 655, we have subwoofer here.
yes.
Wow,
yes.
this is very good news.
Yeah,
Believe.
and
Yes.
also the quantum dot technology, or we mostly say QLED technology.
Yes.
We are also using the latest version, so the color will be more pure, and also the brightness will be even more vivid. So the point is, we are going to make it 450 nits.
450.
450
That's
nits.
the typicalness, not the
Yes,
big
the
brightness.
typical. Yes.
Yeah, typical.
So actually, if you check the specification of C645, you will find the brightness are the same. But actually, we are also using the latest, we can say the
Quantum
light
dot.
bars, and also the quantum dot film.
Yes.
So this will still
Enhance it.
enhance, yes,
Great.
and plus
That's
the subwoofer. So there is a sister model for it's called C655 Pro. So this model we are going to have the local dimming feature for
This is very important for better blacks.
Yes.
And better contrast.
yes. So this model, because last year after we did some marketing survey or
Yes.
consumer survey, we found that people love C745 very much.
It's a great TV, yes.
But some people they really don't play games, or they
Yes.
play games but they don't need so much high refresh rate.
Exactly.
So they really enjoy the movies with the TV.
Better
So
blacks and better sound, yes.
yeah, so we decided to give this model, give C655 a upgrade version. So the consumers who really don't want to have gaming feature, but they really want to have very good picture
For normal
quality.
using TV, not for gaming.
Yeah, it's like they don't have to pay for the additional features they don't need.
Okay, can we expect the price different from the 655 and the 655 Pro? Not the price of this, like the price of the 745.
No,
It's
for sure.
less than that.
Less than that,
That's
for
great.
sure.
That's great news.
Yes, actually, we are going to continue the C745. So it's not possible to give the same price.
We
for-
don't need another competitor here.
Yes,
Yes.
but
But
I think
already
it will-
we are expecting
Yeah.
price is lower than the 745
Yeah.
with, we can say, very close picture quality.
well, still C745 it has
It's a bit better processor, but yes, exactly.
yes, yeah. We are talking about processor as well. So
Of course.
yeah. So there's also difference on processor between C645 Pro and C655 Pro and C745. So and also the brightness is also higher on C745. But in the end, this will be the most affordable TV with local dimming feature.
and VA panel with the prices.
Yeah, and
Yes.
also 2.1 channel speaker.
Exactly. So it's we can say is the cheapest best cinema TV
Yes.
for with the lowest price.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's great news. Very great news. Okay, as you said, Mr. Fat, the 745 will be continue with the
Yes.
same specification. We don't have any change with the processor or something like that with the board.
Yeah.
The same.
It will be 100% the same.
The same. Okay.
Yes.
After that, we have the 7555.
Yes.
It will be we can say, the replacer of the 845.
Actually, we don't think that is 100% correct. Frankly speaking, C755 is a new positioning model. This model, we are trying to let more consumers to experience mini LED feature.
Yes.
So we can say it's a more affordable mini LED.
Exactly. Yes. With the price.
Yes.
Is that.
And still,
And we have the most important things with this mini LED, the C755, is the size. It started from the 50-inch.
Yes.
50-inch is very lovely size.
oh, if you talk about
for the
this,
gamers.
if you talk about this size, I have a lot to say. Actually,
Yes.
I argued with our headquarter why we need a 50-inch TV gaming mini LED model in only 50-inch. Because in our headquarter, some people they think mini LED is high end, so it needs to go large. but we know that in Middle East countries, especially in Iraq, people are more preferring to use the gaming TV in their bedrooms.
Exactly. Yes.
So
not in Iraq, by the way. The most of the countries of the Middle East, like KSA, UAE, and Qatar, exactly the same.
Yeah. So it's like me and another country, we insisted to have this 50-inch gaming model, because for gaming compared to OLED technology,
yes,
mini LED can give higher brightness
and safer, not safer and not this.
Yeah,
and
no
better colors.
Yes,
and cheap.
Yeah, and cheaper. Yes,
cheaper. Yes. We have been talking about maybe $200.
Yeah, and also the. Why I talk about the brightness or the contrast? Because many games, like especially the adventure games, the first-person games,
yes,
there are so many dark areas, and also sometimes it goes very bright.
For that, I prefer my C935 because I love its brightness. It shows me all the hidden people, like in games Call of Duty, when they you see that camper is lying down and not make you have fun in the game. I have to kill these people when they hiding.
Yes,
because the high brightness of the TV make me see it very clear. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like you are taking the advantage of the TV.
Exactly. High brightness, better watching.
Yeah. And if we talk about the gaming feature, in this year we are our gaming models.
Yes.
All of them we will have the game bar, and we have, for example, if we are playing the shooting games, we have the virtual, the virtual cross.
Yes, virtual cross. Yes.
So, and also some other features.
Aim assist, yes, it's aim assist.
Yes, I'm sorry for my English.
It's okay.
But in the end, we for gamers, our TV can provide a better support.
Very useful tool. Yeah.
Yes.
But there is something, Mr. Fahad, as you talk about the game bar. There is very useful tool in this game bar. Too many, we can say, players miss it. Me too. In the game bar 1.0, you launched that it's a small, we can say, square information in the right of the TV, showing the frames.
Okay.
But this in the two, yes, exactly, FPS. But in the second version of the game bar, you remove this.
Okay.
Too many players, they love this FPS showing, we can say bar, love it to come back.
Yeah.
So is there any way or hope that come even by update or something like this? Because it's very, very useful.
Yeah, first of all, I'm really thankful for sharing this information with me. I really need to double check with our R&D team to see if we can do it by some simple settings, or we need to, like, if they really 100% remove this feature. This one I need to double check with our team.
I already received thousands of comments and thousands of messages. They can ask if they can show it again, like because before 2 years when the game bar first started to be in the Tcl TVs, we show it in our videos, so people see it, love it, and too many people talk their TV like 735 and 825 with this bar, so people love it. But when new models came, they didn't see the same, you can say, the same function. In this
I don't have the exact information for this feature, so I will share some updates with you later.
We hope it will fall back, but if possible.
Yeah, but in my words, I think the manufacturers should give the options to the end users. We should not like directly cancel any feature or remove anything. It should be like an option for the consumers.
Exactly. So can he choose what he wants? And
if you feel this is annoying, you can tick it and then remove it. So I agree with you that this should be there. So
we'll
let
be
me
happy
double check.
if Tcl can do something about it. And too many players will be happy for it.
Sure. I will share with you some follow-ups.
Well, that we'll be thankful. Okay. Now we will reach to the high-end TV.
Yes. So actually, starting from C7 series, all the TVs we will have the updated version of AIPQ processor.
we talk here about Pentonic 700. Pentonic 700. MediaTek Pentonic 700, the new powerful processor and chip from MediaTek.
Yes, yes. And actually the processor will be the latest version. So the AI picture quality feature will be enhanced in this year again. And also you will see that, for example, you know our lineup already. So
Yes.
C755, on above it is C855. But actually C855 is the successor of C935.
935, yes.
The reason is we found that it is very difficult for us to develop something between the two models.
Yes, because they are too close from each other in the technologies.
Yes.
And we reach here to a very important question. Of course, you know that the C935 was OD5 technology, mini LED OD5.
Yes.
So does the C855, it's also OD5, optical distance 5?
As far as I know,
Yes.
it is not OD5, but we are providing
The micro lens technology?
yes, and also the higher brightness, and also thousands of local dimming zones. But we are going to drop the cost of this lineup, so more people can enjoy a premium
And be
picture
more
quality.
affordable.
Yes.
Okay. About the OD5 technology, because already we see it with the C935. Even my friends, when saw the TV first time,
Yeah.
they thought it was all a TV because it's
Yes.
black. It's great.
Yes.
Actually, great black, and it's a great TV. I love it.
Yeah.
The most important question here: we will see any TV with OD5, or we have better technology with the micro lens that Tcl invented?
Frankly speaking, because this is a very professional R&D information, so at this moment I don't have any solid information about it. But what I can say is, actually we can do from OD0 to OD, let's say 35, 40. So all the OD distance we can do. The optical distance we all can do, but it mainly depends on what are the demand of the consumers, because every year we have multiple products in all over the world. So from the sales result, we will make some analysis to see what is the most preferred price and feature combination for consumers.
Yes.
And that's why from time to time we change the different ODs. So what we can say is what we are trying to do is to give the most popular products or most beloved
So we
products.
can be more affordable to the people.
It's not only be affordable, but also some people, sometimes people really want to pay more money for a more premium product.
Exactly,
So
yes.
that also we can do. So it depends on the consumer survey and also the sales result.
Okay. So the C855,
Yes.
you see, is we can say the successful, we can say the continuous for the C935.
Yes.
Okay. Can we? Okay. Is there any very important information or a new tech in these models? We can say it's make it better choice than the C935, or the who want, like example, didn't find the C935 in the market, so we can buy the 855.
For the C855, this model is actually the
Higher brightness.
the brightness is slightly higher, and also the local dimming zones is also we are keeping the thousands local dimming zone level. So for example, the 75-inch, if I'm not wrong, it will be at the 2000 level.
It's more than the C935. It was 1,220. Sorry, 1,920. I remember.
Yes,
exactly.
it's the
Yes.
2000 level. So
Yes.
I think for 75 it's very similar. But at the same time, the as I said, the processor has been updated.
Yes.
And also quantum dot film also we are changing, and also this product we are using the latest coating for the screen. So actually,
you mean anti-glare coating?
Yes, the anti-glare. So actually, compared to C935, it is
The sound system is the same, still the same, 2.1, 2.1.2.
Yeah, 2.1.2.
The same.
That's
great.
Yeah, and I think because sorry, this year we have too many SKUs, but I think in the either 85 or 98, it will be 2.2.2.
2.2.2. So we
Yes,
have two subwoofers. in
Yes,
TV.
yes, if I'm not wrong.
It's big size TV and the cinema. We can say that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's great news.
Yeah. And then besides C855, we are also going to launch the X955.
The monster of TCL this year.
Yes. Actually, this product, we already launched it during the other conferences.
Yes, in Europe.
Yeah, in US. So this model we can say is the industry-leading product.
Yes.
It has more than 20,000 local dimming zones and also 5,000 peak brightness. Yes, you know very well already.
Thank you.
And the sound system is also amazing.
6.2.
Yeah, so it's like everything you need for a giant home theater is already there. And we're also using the latest, we call the 6 crystal, the mini LED
the mini
base.
LED is customized to 6 different spaces. So
Yes.
I think every individual crystal mini LED is working alone, right?
Not really. Actually, it's working together. But with this 6 crystal technology, we can give a more brighter brightness,
Yes.
higher brightness, and also the more even bright, more even light.
And more control for the local dimming.
Yes, and just imagine you divide the TV into 20,000 zones, so it's like
It's a crazy number. Yes.
Yeah.
We are jumping from about 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 local dimming zones to 20,000. This is huge difference. Jump.
Yes.
But this TV is still huge by the sizes too.
Yeah.
Is there any hope that we can see sizes 85 inch and 75 inch for this TV?
Yeah.
Is there any possible way?
You mean for X955?
Yes, X955.
I think at this moment we don't have this plan.
Only the 89, the 90, 98, and the 115, 115.
only 115 we have.
Only
the X.
115.
Yes.
Not even.
Even
80.
not 98.
Oh.
But 98 we have from C855 until the P745 or P755. So we already have so many options for 98.
But not the same technology.
Well, 98. If you talk about the C855, also it has more than 2,000 local dimming zones. So I think for most of the consumers, it will be very good enough.
It's very close to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I can give you some confirmation about the remaining questions we had. P755, we are going to introduce the DLG feature this year. And then for the local we discussed about the local dimming zones for C655 Pro. So we call it 100 level. 55 inch will be 84 local dimming zones. Until 85 inch, it will be 160 local dimming zones. And then the local dimming zone for C855. So 65 inch is 1,344.
Yes.
75 is 2,160.
What size is this?
This is 65.
It's 113. Sorry.
1344. And then 75, 2160. And then 98 and 85 both are 2304.
2,304.
Yes. And all the products, the peak brightness will be 2,500 nits.
Okay, Mr. Fed. For TVs, we know now all the information we need. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about the sound bars.
Okay.
As you know, I already tested the X937U. It's the European
Yes.
flagship TCL sound bar. and went twice as Red Dot can say prices as best soundbar in Europe.
Yeah.
Twice. So I already tested and transport this experience to our viewers.
Yeah.
As we saw in this conference, it will be new models in the Middle East. High, I think high end, and we can say medium, and we can say lower than that. Can we have information about it?
Actually, this year we are launching the new lineup, the Q85 and Q75,
Yes.
And also the S series. I think for soundbar we can talk about Q85. It will be 7.1.4 channel speaker.
7.1.4. Yes.
Yes. So we can see this is a very flagship model with two satellite speakers and one bar and one subwoofer.
Yes.
In short, as a Raydance technology product, it can provide a.
So this soundbar will come with Raydance technology. That's great news.
Yeah, actually, both Q85 and
AI sonic technology too. That can know where are you sitting and direct the sound for you.
I'm sorry, I need to double check.
Okay.
But if I'm not wrong, it should be there.
Great news. This technology, it's amazing.
Because this product still we didn't get the sample units. So some features still it is
Still
not
in the product, not the final.
It's not final. So we are like
This is the high-end TV that will. The high-end soundbar that should be in the Middle East region.
Yes.
Okay. Can we expect price for this soundbar? The 714.
Well, sorry,
Okay. Can just.
The point is
no hints even.
I also don't have any hints because I didn't receive the cost yet.
Okay. Can we expect the time that soundbar will available in the Middle East?
Well, I think the product will be ready in the mid of this year, so I think we will see it in the third quarter.
Okay, we talk about maybe.
In the market.
Yes, in the market.
Yes, in third quarter.
Okay, so we talk about August or September, something like this, in this end of the year.
Inshallah.
Because too many people, I think, will buy it before GTA, the new GTA.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yes.
That will be great.
We will do our best.
We'll be very happy for that.
Okay. And with DTS-X, and also for sure the Dolby Atmos. And then the Q75 is the 5.1.2.
5.1.2. So we talk about less 2 channels.
Yes.
Yes.
Two channels on horizontal and 2 channels on the vertical surrounding.
So this is no satellite channels with the
Yeah.
The 75.
Okay, you know us very well now. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. This is.
And the power, of course, is less than the high end.
Yeah. Yes. But basically, they are sharing the same design language, and also the structure design is also similar.
Yes.
So. We can say for this is like a easier option for many consumers who don't want to have satellite speakers.
Yes.
Because sometimes although they
this
are
is not usable or not useful for this satellites. Yes.
Yeah, and some people they prefer a very very clean decoration of the house. So although they are connected wirelessly, but still they need power. Those two models, actually, the positioning are very similar to each other, but it's for different demand or the consumer behavior.
Different needs.
Yes.
Okay, this is the high end. I'm sure this will be very great news for anyone love the sound bars with high end sound bars.
Yeah.
Great sound technology, especially as you said, Mr. Fed. They have the Raydance technology.
Yes.
And I hope they will have the AI sonic technology too.
Yeah.
Okay, the model is lower than this. It's the economy.
Yes.
Yes. Can we have?
Actually, that part we are also it's like in the more earlier stage than the Q series.
So we need to wait more about this model.
Yeah, but we have our S level series. It is already here. So for this series, you can see our major design language is still the same.
Simple design, yes.
Yeah, but the
subwoofer is big.
Yeah,
it's wireless subwoofer.
Yes, and also you can see the design is changed to the.
Yes, it's silver.
Stainless steel brassing design.
Is it steel or plastic?
For sure.
You have to touch it.
You can touch it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But the color is
Actually, you
very
know,
unique.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, the subwoofer, we cannot do it the metallic because it will make some noise when it works.
Yes, when work. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But this gives as a decoration of the house.
And the premium look. Very.
Yeah, because
as I said, it's very unique color.
because
I didn't saw any soundbar like this before.
Yeah, me too. I was also surprised when I see the sample unit. So our designer's idea is because soundbars, people put it mainly in front of TV or beside TV.
Exactly.
So okay, soundbar we have this shapes, curves, and also the wiring, so it doesn't look so ugly. But
Yes.
subwoofer, it's like a black square.
Exactly. Yes.
So it looks
Like black
very
hole in the
Yeah.
the family room or something. Like
yeah.
this,
For
yes.
some people, they told me when they do the cleaning, they always want to kick the subwoofer away. But this one we can take it as a decoration of the
Yes,
home. So
yes. It's very very unique design and very beautiful color, by the way.
thank you. I will tell our designer.
Yes, it's great. Okay, that's for soundbars. Now let's talk about the new, we can say, surprise for us too. It's the monitors, PC
Yes.
monitors.
Yes.
We just saw their
Presentation.
presentation
Yeah.
and their look, but we don't have any information about their specifications.
Yes.
Their hertz, how many frames can do, and the technologies and the panels.
Yes.
So can we have just a little information about it?
well,
Or
if-
it's still
It's
early?
available, but if you allow me, I need to take my laptop.
Mr. Fad, now we talk about the monitors, as we said.
Yeah.
What we have about this monitor, the new monitors from Tcl? What we expecting?
Yeah. So actually, for TVs, we are very strong in mini LED.
Yes.
And also we have our sister company, the Tcl CSOT, China Star.
Yes.
They produce a lot of different types of panels. So in order to make the best
Supplier
use,
for too many other companies, like Samsung and other companies. Yes.
yeah, which means we are producing the good quality of panels.
Of course.
So actually, we believe it should be open. We should not do a closed business.
Yes.
Sorry, if we talk about so we are trying to combine the advantage of our TV business and our panel business to put it in the monitor products. As a start of the business, we are targeting at the gaming mini LED.
So we talk here about the first model is mini LED PC monitor.
Yes.
It's high-end monitor.
Yeah, it's very high-end
Okay.
monitor.
Can we know more about the specifications? Yes.
Since I have the information already here. So first of all, we will have two models. One model will be the 4K model.
4K models.
Yeah, 4K
Okay.
model.
What size?
27 inch.
27-inch 4K.
Yes.
It's a great news here. We are talking here about 27-inch
Yes.
4K monitor.
With
PC.
mini LED.
It's mini LED.
Yes.
Wow.
And it will be 160 hertz refresh rate.
160?
60. Yes.
160.
Yes.
Okay.
And this
Of course,
model.
with VRR, AMD FreeSync, and G-Sync, all these sticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
And this model, because it's mini LED, so it has more than 1,000 local dimming zones. So exactly we are talking about 1152.
Just let me understand this,
Yeah.
because it's a huge number we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Mini LED with more than 1,000 local dimming zones?
Yes, 27 inch, more than 1,000 local dimming zones.
Wow. I don't think there's number close to this in the market now. Especially in the Middle East, there is no monitor with these specifications in the Middle East.
Yeah, we found that actually there are some, like the
Alienware and other, but not this size. Bigger sizes and
yeah.
higher prices, of course.
Yeah, higher prices. And also we found that many leading companies, they are not confident to introduce this kind of product in the Middle East market. But we believe that this is a good start for us. So we decided to introduce it.
It's not good start, it's a strong start.
Yeah, because,
We talk here about the specifications, it's high end.
Yes.
The TCL here not started with like entry level or just sample monitor PCs. They started with high end.
We're trying to introduce a very good model, and let the consumers to enjoy if they really need this feature. We know compared to other monitors, it is already expensive.
Yes.
Like more than expensive.
It has high-end specifications.
Yes. So yeah, we just want to say that we are not like making dirty money here.
Yes.
Because this is like to put so many LEDs, mini LEDs inside this small size. It's something very difficult.
Already you saw me surprised with the number of the local dimming zones in this small size.
Yes.
PC monitor. Okay, this is for the 27.
Yes.
Here. Of course, the panel is VA.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's for sure.
VA plus. Okay, it's a curved panel monitor or it's flat?
You're giving a very good question. Sorry, I forgot to introduce. So this is the flat model.
Flat model.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have another model, the 34-inch.
The 34-inch.
And it is a curved model.
Curved model.
Why it's curved? Because this is 21/9. The very wide screen, ultra wide screen.
Ultra wide screen.
Yes.
Great. 34-inch.
34-inch.
It's also mini LED?
Yes, it's also mini LED, but the resolution will be 3440
3K.
times 1440. So
It's 2K. We can say it's more than 2K.
Anyway, it's the typical ultra wide.
Yes, typical ultra.
Yeah.
It's 2K.
And it shares the same local dimming zone, also 1152.
1152.
Okay, peak brightness. So for both 27 and 34-inch, the peak brightness will reach to around 1,400 nits.
1,400 nits.
Yes.
Wow, it's great. And of course, the black it will be great because it's already mini LED.
Yes, and also we're using the VA panel, so
the enhanced VA panel from Tcl.
Yeah, so
is there two monitors will have internal speakers?
Yeah, both of them they have the internal speakers.
Internal speakers.
Yes.
From on-cue or normal speakers?
As I can see, this is normal speakers.
Normal speakers. Okay.
Frankly speaking, I think it's better to use the headphone or
for gaming, yes.
or the gaming speakers.
And now for the glasses, it's the full model is the full model name. It's SKSX or.
Actually, we have. To be honest, we have two brands.
Two brands.
Yeah, first one is Tcl brand, and then also we have we call the internet brand or the sub brand which is called Renew.
Renew.
Yes. So those two brands they have two different lineups. So in total we have 4 SKUs. Well, in short, we have two type of products. One type is the AR technology product. So it's enhancing your reality. So when you wear the glasses, it's actually a transparent glass.
So we can see
lens.
the round.
Yeah.
The rounds, yes.
So you can use it when you are walking on the street and use the navigation, or when you are like
driving or walking.
We don't recommend driving because it's somehow risky, but walking is okay. And also the product can have the live translation feature.
Wow.
So it's like
the glasses is already connected by the internet, right?
yes, it needs to connect to the internet.
And how it's connected by internet?
Actually, you have to connect
with your phone,
with your mobile. Yes.
Yes.
So you can talk directly to another person in the meeting
at the same time,
and then you can see it on your glasses.
Wow.
So it is like we are still trying to develop more features. And then another one we call it XR. So this one you can see the glasses, the lenses are more darker.
Yes.
So this
for
is
internal use, we can say in home.
yeah,
like this.
Somehow, or we can say we added the feature to use in home as a own cinema. So the for those for XR we also have two models. Those two models we are using the micro OLED screen.
Micro OLED or micro LED?
Micro OLED.
Micro OLED. Wow.
Yes. It's only used in the very high-end wearable. So we can see the micro OLED is the very leading technology for wearable products, especially for the glasses.
Exactly.
So it gives very good brightness and also the resolution.
Can we just have a hint for the resolution per inch for these glasses? Is there any information?
I don't have it right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then, but I have one thing is.
But already it's micro OLED. It's just the name is already enough to know how high resolution and the great colors from this screen it will be.
Yeah, and also I think one important feature is after you put on the glasses and you, for example, watch a movie, the size of the screen equals to you're watching a 200-inch TV.
Wow.
So this gives you a very immersive.
So can I use these glasses and cheating and use it for gaming? Just to connect it like to PlayStation 5?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
It's connectable.
For PlayStation 5,
PlayStation 5 or Xbox or PC?
PC is for sure, and this is the other function I want to talk about.
So the glass, I think I already saw the.
Yeah. The second feature I want to talk about.
It's the size of the screen. Yes.
First is the size of the screen, and secondly is you can use it as a virtual monitor. So you can connect it to your laptop and like edit your Excel file or whatever on it. So it's like a new experience.
So we don't need any more projectors in home, we can say.
We can say that.
Instead, we buy a projector. I already take these glasses, and we can say waiter and transportable. Can take it with me.
Yeah.
Maybe cheaper.
Yeah, maybe, yes.
Okay. This model, just you said its name, what's the most important difference between these models? Already you say with transparent glasses, and the other one is not transparent.
Yeah.
Okay, and their resolution and specifications is the same, except the difference is one transparent and other one is not.
I'm sorry, I don't have their full spec yet.
We will be very happy waiting this information later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the last thing I want to ask you about is the new plans for the next year. Is there especially people, of course, we expecting better year after year. So what you want to say to Tcl lovers in the Middle East and Iraq especially?
Okay, well, first of all, I appreciate all of our fans because we know that Tcl, we developed or we grow very fast in the past few years. Without your support, we are really not able to reach this level. So nowadays we're already global number 2 and also Iraqi number 2 for TV products. Data source from GFK, just for the legal things, okay? You can cut this part. Sorry, I'm just kidding. And then, so from our side, our purpose is to provide good product with reasonable prices. So people, when they buy from Tcl, they can be assured that they are paying the money worthy the product.
Yes.
So we don't want to like, okay, we just sell the very cheap products and people buy it and it's broken and not working well. So in the end, we want people to enjoy the technology. So this is always our, our target.
Yes, as I said, Mr. Fed in the start of this meeting.
Yeah.
Tcl makes too many technologies and the big size of the TV is affordable to many people. I have video on my channel before 5 years exactly, or 6 years, in one of the national brands, international brands. The 75-inch was priced is $4,000.
Yeah.
Its QLED TV was, and $4,000 for just 75-inch. Now in this time, we talk maybe about 98 size and more maybe, and in the same price with better technology.
Yes.
So what we saw here, is the big companies like Tcl and other Chinese brands make the competition become more friendly to the consumer. So we can give less money, we can say, with better technology and better prices.
Yes.
Mr. Fahd, I was wished that this meeting continue more and more time, but of course we are tired from all of the conference. And I hope really, this is. I hope we have another meeting and I have another time we can talk.
Yeah, for sure.
More, of course, about the things we didn't talk about it yet.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm very thankful.
Thank you.
Here with you, and already you accept our invitation for this meeting.
Thank you, thank you.
And we hope to see you again in healthful and happyful too.
Same to you, and also same to all the fans to Abu Yusuf Tecno channel.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very much.
thank you, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. See you.